Here's something most of us never really stop to think about. You walk into a room and something immediately feels wrong. A pile of clothes on the chair, dishes in the sink, random things everywhere. And while everyone else seems completely unbothered, you cannot relax. You cannot focus. People call you extra, tell you to loosen up. But this is not about being fussy. Something deeper is happening inside your mind. So what is actually going on inside the mind of someone who cannot stand a dirty room? Because the answer might completely change the way you think about order itself. Here's a quick deal. If you want more content like this that breaks down real human psychology and helps you understand yourself and the people around you, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and drop a comment saying "seen" so I know this is reaching the right people. Now let's get straight into it. Let's start with what most people get wrong. They assume people who cannot tolerate mess are just control freaks, perfectionists. But that is not what is happening. Your brain is not being difficult. It is being extremely efficient at something most people never notice. Here are 3 things consistently happening inside the mind of someone who cannot stand a dirty room. The first is high environmental sensitivity. Psychologist Elaine Aron found that roughly 20% of people are born with a nervous system that processes sensory information more deeply than others. For these individuals, a cluttered room is not just visually messy. It is physically overwhelming. Every misplaced object registers as a signal demanding attention. The brain cannot filter it out. And that creates a kind of mental noise that makes everything else harder. The second is cognitive load overload. A Princeton University study found that visual clutter competes for your attention constantly. Every pile, every dirty dish, every item out of place registers as an unfinished task, draining your mental energy. For people with low tolerance for mess, this drain happens faster and more intensely than average. Their brain is not overreacting. It is processing more than most people realize is even happening. The third is the need for psychological safety. For many people, a clean space is not about aesthetics. It is about feeling safe. Psychologists studying anxiety found that people with higher baseline anxiety use their environment to regulate their internal state. When the room is clean, the nervous system exhales. When the room is chaotic, that signal disappears. And for people already managing internal tension, that loss of external order feels genuinely